Welcome to Nasdaq TradeTalks. I'm Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq. We're coming to you live from SmartCon 2023 by Chainlink in Barcelona. Joining me for this segment, we have Ben Chan. He's Vice President of Engineering at Chainlink Labs. We're going to discuss why systems should be decentralized and decentralization in general. Ben, it's great to have you with us. Welcome to TradeTalks.
Hey, nice to have you.
When did you first enter into the Web3 space, and what brought you to Chainlink Labs?
So I actually got into the Web3 space in 2012. I heard about Bitcoin at that time, and I was really captivated by the fact that there was finally this single source of truth for which you could build on top of. And I joined a wallet startup back then. It was called BitGo, and we built wallets, we built custody solutions, and we also built wrapped Bitcoin. And that's where I actually started really engaging more with DeFi back then in 2019. And I felt like DeFi was going to be huge. That's when I joined Chainlink. It was 4 years ago now. But I remember very clearly that I felt like Chainlink would be, the greatest piece of infrastructure that would power DeFi going forward. And that's why I joined, because at least in DeFi, many developers need things like data. They need automation and events, event-driven programming. They need randomness, and that's what I wanted to build.
What do you see some of the benefits of decentralization, and why should systems be decentralized?
Yeah, I think decentralization brings about a world and systems that are more open, they're more transparent, accountable, and ultimately I think they're more fair, right? And I think it's really awesome that anyone can build on top of these systems. They can transact, they can come in, and they can even improve the protocol if they want it. And these are all great properties to have. Nobody can cheat, and you cannot stop a decentralized application. I think the question should really be, not, why should it be decentralized, but why not decentralized?
Well, that is the question. Why not decentralized then? What are some of the challenges associated with it?
Well, so today, decentralization is really not as easy as it sounds. There are several operational trade-offs. And so we see these at Chainlink Labs quite often. What you have to realize is that when you decentralize, you have to also deal with a very global, diverse set of parties and node operators in our sense. And so we call them decentralized Oracle networks. But what happens is that when you want to, say, deploy a new piece of software, or a new feed, or update your software, you have to deal and connect with all these different distributed node operators and get them to download the software and update it and then let you know. And we've come up with many best practices around this and a lot of tooling, but we've also come up with some software solutions to do that. And when I say software solutions, I don't mean just automating everything away, because then there would be a centralized point where you can do deployments, and that's not great. That's not what it's about. We've created what we call the Chainlink Orchestrator, and this is something that operators can choose to install, and if they install it, then what it allows them to do is make the choice. It helps them to download all the job specifications, and it does this at scale, and then they can make the choice of whether they want to accept jobs or reject them at scale. And that has really helped us to scale up the number of feeds that we've been able to.
What do you think has been the greatest success of the company to date as it regards to developing Chainlink? What are you most proud of the work that you're doing at Chainlink Labs?
Yeah, so I think the thing that Chainlink is most known for is our data feeds. And the data feeds product has today, I think, enabled trillions of dollars in value across many blockchains, across many decentralized finance applications. And I think that makes me feel very happy about the impact. But I'm very proud of the team in that we've actually come together just this year to build the next generation of that product, and I think you're going to hear more and more about that, but we're calling it low latency data streams. And what that has taken is that it's taken, at this point, a team of over 230 engineers and working all together in many, many different teams, 10 teams, to bring together this product in under a year. And it provides a complete re-architecture of what people are used to so far. So it allows us to deliver data feeds at high frequency, so several times a second. It allows us to deliver them very cheaply and to scale that to many, many more chains. So what this is going to enable, which I think I'm very excited about, is many new applications that have been sensitive to the amount of time from which you get a report to when they use that data point or data price. And I'm excited to see all these new applications that can.
All right, Ben, we appreciate the insight. Thanks for joining us on Trade
Thank
Talks.
you very much.
And thanks for joining me from SmartCon. I'm Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq.